Who says money can't buy happiness? When you're cruising around the city in one of those supercars that only a handful of people have ever dreamt of owning, you will believe that it can. The only kryptonite for these cars is an empty fuel tank. If you're a motorhead, then you have landed on the right video. Check out our list of the 20 most expensive cars in the world. Number 20. McLaren P1 $1.15 million. The McLaren P1 is a limited edition supercar that blends a gasoline-electric hybrid drivetrain with striking looks and race-inspired technology. It uses an innovative IPOS petrol-electric powertrain, comprising a substantially revised 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8 petrol engine, coupled to a single electric motor, collectively known as the M838TQ. Power output is 916 PS, 903 horsepower. Electric motor's ability to provide instant torque. Carbon dioxide emissions are less than 200 grams per kilometer, and it can cover more than 10 kilometers in electric mode only. Mounted on low-profile Pirelli P0 Corsa tires designed specifically for the P1, 10-spoke wheels crafted out of this high-strength aluminum have a diameter of 19 inches in the front and 20 inches in the back, following the footsteps of the iconic McLaren F1. This limited edition hybrid supercar was released in October 2013 by British manufacturer McLaren Automotive. Interestingly, 34% of all cars were purchased by owners in the United States, followed closely by 26% in Europe. All 375 cars sold out within 1 month of release. (19) Ferrari LaFerrari $1.4 million. Above sports cars, there are exotic sports cars. Then there's the LaFerrari. Its 789 horsepower V12 gets a 161 horsepower boost from an electric motor. That's right, it's a hybrid, enabling it to accelerate like a Bugatti Veyron, while achieving somewhat respectable fuel economy. Far prettier than its predecessor, the Enzo. The LaFerrari is styled like a ground-bound fighter jet. Its interior is custom fit for its owner, as it should be, given its monumental price tag. According to Ferrari, the goal with this car was to push all the pre-existing boundaries of technology in a road car. (18) Zenvo TS1 GT $1.9 million. Built by Danish Automotive, the Zenvo TS1 GT is a limited edition production sports car. First unveiled at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show, the company only plans to release 5 cars per year to maintain exclusivity. Of all the staggeringly large numbers that characterize the Zenvo TS1 GT, the power output figure that rounds up to be 1200 bhp. The 233 mph top speed that's more aeronautic than automotive. It is, in the end, the list price that really grabs you. (17) Koenigsegg One $2 million. Deemed as the world's first megacar by Koenigsegg themselves, the Koenigsegg One has a 5.0-liter V8 twin-turbo engine and generates 940 horsepower. The car was introduced in 2014 and was one of the most exclusive production car programs ever envisioned in the car industry. Another expensive sports car from Koenigsegg, but well worth its place in our list of most expensive cars in the world. Is a lightweight track-only car that's name references the atomic number of carbon. In recognition of the car's widespread use of carbon fiber, the Sesto Elemento is equipped with a 6-speed semi-automatic transmission and a 5.2-liter V10 engine. Top speed 210 miles per hour. (15) Ferrari LaFerrari Aperetta 2.4 million. It's no surprise to see another Ferrari on the list. They've always made some of the world's most expensive cars. The 2017 Ferrari LaFerrari Aperetta is the ultimate open-top mid-engine Ferrari hypercar with 950 combined horsepower from a 6.2-liter V12 and a 120-kilowatt electric motor. When the LaFerrari was unveiled at the 2013 Geneva International Motor Show, it immediately became the must-have model for anyone with the means to acquire one. When Ferrari debuted the LaFerrari Aperetta at 2016 Paris Auto Show, all 210 copies were already pre-sold. However, purchasing a LaFerrari Aperetta was all about run-of-the-mill. Instead of you calling Ferrari to reserve a copy, Ferrari instead pre-selected you as one of the 210 potential owners who was offered the opportunity to secure a copy. So if you weren't chosen by Maranello for ownership of the LaFerrari Aperetta, this might be your only opportunity to add one to your collection. (14) Mercedes AMG One 2.5 million. To celebrate their 50th birthday, the guys at Mercedes-Benz AMG decided to make one hell of a hybrid sports car. Unveiled at the 2017 International Motor Show in Germany, the AMG One sold out of all 275 units and will not manufacture any more to preserve exclusivity. Selling out so quickly might have something to do with Lewis Hamilton helping to develop the car, or its 1.6-liter turbocharged 90-degree V6 engine that produces a top speed of 217 miles per hour. 13. LaFerrari FXXK 2.7 million. Designed by Marco Finello, Flavio Manzoni, and architect Evan Rodriguez, the FXXK is based on the road-legal LaFerrari. The FXXK is Ferrari's research and development vehicle. The K refers to Kinetic Energy Recovery System, KERS, which is used to maximize performance. A total of 40 cars were produced between 2015 and 2017 and are being held and maintained by Ferrari, available for their owners to use on track days. Top speed 217 miles per hour. 12. Bugatti Chiron 2.7 million. The Bugatti Chiron is a mid-engine supercar manufactured by Bugatti Automobiles SAS. First unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show in 2016, buyers were required to put down a $200,000 deposit. The first 200 units sold out before the first delivery of the car. The Chiron's speed is electronically limited to 262 miles per hour, or 233 to 236 miles per hour without the key. However, it's speculated that its actual top speed could be as much as 281 miles per hour. (11) Pagani Huayra BC 2.8 million. One of the most expensive cars ever designed, the Pagani Huayra BC is truly an epic automotive accomplishment. Inspired by the Zonda R and featuring sideways opening doors, Pagani has also increased the power, revised the chassis and brakes, and included a new 7-speed transverse gearbox. It gets its name from one of Pagani's original investors, Benny Saiola, who was also the first Pagani customer and friend of the founder. With a 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12 engine, it's easy to see how this supercar is able to get up to speeds of 261 miles per hour. (10) Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio 3 million. Breaking into the top 10 is the Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, one of the most expensive cars on the list. Introduced as a concept car in 2013, Pininfarina Sergio was unveiled at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show. It was a tribute to the former chairman of the company and Sergio Pininfarina, the legendary automotive designer who died just a year before. The design was based on the Ferrari 458 Spider. Only 6 were made, and all sold to a group of high net worth individuals. 9. Aston Martin Valkyrie 3.2 million. The first car on our list that's the result of a collaboration between different manufacturers. British automobile manufacturer Aston Martin teamed up with Red Bull Racing and several other manufacturers to create this beast. Developed as a track-oriented road car, it now holds the title of the fastest street-legal car in the world. It houses a 6.5-liter aspirated V12 engine tailored by Cosworth, and has a power output of 1,130 horsepower. Only 150 road cars have been made. 8. Bugatti Veyron by Mansouri Vevere, 3.3 million. The limited edition Bugatti Veyron Mansouri Vevere is just gorgeous. The car was modeled on the Grand Sport's Vitesse Roadster and has an 8-liter V16 engine that produces 1,200 horsepower. It's one of the fastest cars in the world, and the original version was named Car of the Decade, 2000 through 2009. Reaching a top speed of 253 miles per hour, it holds firm at number 8 on our list of most expensive cars. 7. Lykan Hypersport, 3.4 million. It's the product of W Motors, a Lebanese motor company that collaborated with both Lebanese and Italian engineers. The Hypersport was the first car in the world to have headlights encrusted with diamonds. Buyers also had the choice of rubies, yellow diamonds, and sapphires. The twin-turbo mid-rear mounted 3.8-liter engine produces 780 horsepower and 708 pound-feet of torque. All that power means the car can reach speeds up to 240 miles per hour. Six. McLaren P1 LM, 3.6 million. The McLaren P1 LM is more or less a street-legal version of the track-only McLaren P1 GTR Lansante. A British firm bought the original P1 and converted it for sale. 6 LMs were made in total, 5 were sold to private buyers, and the 6th, codenamed XP1 LM, the prototype P1 LM, is now being used for development and testing purposes. The P1 LM features a larger twin-turbocharged V8 engine than the P1 and P1 GTR and reaches a limited top speed of 214 miles per hour. Five. Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, 4.5 million. Veneno means venom or poison in Spanish, and the car certainly gives off that deadly presence. There are just 9 Lamborghini Veneno Roadsters on the earth. Based on the Aventador, the Veneno was created to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th anniversary and was introduced at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show. It can reach 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds, and its price tag makes it one of the most expensive production cars in the world. Four. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, 4.8 million. Intended to be limited to only 3 units, the CCXR Trevita costs so much to manufacture. Koenigsegg decided to make the car even more exclusive and limit the number to just 2. Some of its features include a diamond weave carbon fiber finish, a unique double carbon rear wing, Inconel exhaust system, carbon ceramic brakes with ABS, and a tire monitoring system. The car featured above is from Floyd Mayweather's own personal collection. It has a top speed of 254 miles per hour. 3. Bugatti Divo, 5.8 million. The Bugatti Divo is a mid-engine sports car developed with a track-focused approach and manufactured by Bugatti Automobiles SAS. It's named after French racing driver Albert Divo, who won the Targa Florio race twice in the 1920s for Bugatti. According to Bugatti, the Divo is the most agile and dynamic car they've ever created. Limited to 40 units, the car was pre-sold before the public debut to Chiron owners. Through special invitation by the dealers, it sold out in its first day of availability. Top speed 236 miles per hour. Two. Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero, 8 million. Despite its peculiar looks, it's one hell